Hello Patriots, welcome to the channel. This is the Patriots Club, and today I want us to talk about this man by the name Jimmy Wanjigi. Jimmy Wanjigi is a man who has been in and out of court because of several cases that has been following him, and most of these cases are thought to come about because of his support to Raila Odinga. He's a man who has showed a lot of support to the former Prime Minister for quite a long time, since 2017. We can all remember when he claimed to have hidden Raila Odinga for several days in his house. That is after the 2017 election and the kind of things that followed from there. So, we are talking about a man who has been very loyal to the former Prime Minister Raila Odinga. When ODM called for interested people to show up who wanted to vie for presidency through the ODM ticket, there are several guys who came up and paid the amount that was required. One of them was Jimmy Wanjigi. I think there was also Paranya and Joho. These three guys paid the amount. It was about $1 million. They paid this amount hoping that there would be maybe some kind of a nomination. Nobody ever thought that Jimmy Wanjigi was serious about this. And again, this guy had not been in politics before. So, what happened between Jimmy and former Prime Minister Raila Odinga? When Jimmy started his campaign some times back, we remember what happened when he went to his Nyanza tour. There were guys who did throw stones to him, and after that there was some rumors that whoever did that was actually an enemy of ODM. But with time, we have come to realize that it could also not be an enemy of ODM, but a friend. Because with time, these guys started to realize that he's serious about what he's saying and he's serious about what he was doing. So he started becoming a threat to Baba himself. So why would ODM not allow this guy to just go through the normal nomination and lose? Because he would actually lose the nomination. Because I don't see him beating Raila Odinga in the ODM ticket nomination. So, as far as I see is that Jimmy is someone who has been expecting too much from the ODM team and assuming so many things. In his mind, he assumes that time will come that Raila Odinga would retire and he would be the person to drive ODM, which is not easy, which is a little bit naive to expect from someone like Jimmy to expect, because we all know how political parties are formed in this country. It is actually very easy to have a political party and not have the followers because they will walk away. Let's take an example of parties like NAK Kenya, parties like NAK, PNU and such. They are still here with us, but they lost their meaning immediately. The kingpin left the party. So why would Jimmy want to have ODM with him? Why would he want to drag ODM with him and expect that ODM would forget the former Prime Minister Raila Odinga and actually support him as a presidential candidate? I don't think Jimmy hoped for this. I think what Jimmy did is that he wanted to leave ODM, and he knew exactly that for him to get out of ODM, he needed to do something. Maybe he expected to move away with some votes and some support. Although Jimmy is not known for having votes anyway behind him, I actually don't think there's anyone who will be supporting Safina simply because Jimmy Wanjigi moved to Safina. But what I know is that from today henceforth, Safina has got a very strong financial supporter, someone who will stand with them financially. Because actually it is believed that that was his main role in Jubilee before, and the NASA coalition that was formed between Raila Odinga, Mudavadi, and Kalonzo Musyoka. So now that this, we all understand that Jimmy doesn't have really any big support behind him. What is it that he's taking to Safina in terms of votes? There's nothing, because I don't think there is anything that Jimmy can really bring to them. But what he has done, he has brought back Safina to the books. Nobody could remember Safina. Actually, I don't think there is any politician who would have thought of this party before. But now that Jimmy is there, he has brought Safina to the back to the news and back to the eyes of the public. It is a big advantage to these guys. That now people will start thinking about this other party and taking it as a kind of a third force. I think that is one thing that Muite will really benefit from this guy. That today, at least, somebody was talking about Safina. And Safina is coming back as a party. Because I don't even believe that the principles that Muite stands for are really like what Jimmy stands for. Because these people are very different. Apart from the fact that both of them has been supporting Raila Odinga in the past, I believe someone like Muite is a person who really has his own principles and he really stands by them. He's a fighter. You see, Muite is a person who has fought so many battles in the past. If you read about his history, you will realize that he has been in prison for several times because of opposing the governments that existed before. So, how much do you think that Muite and Jimmy will be able to work together? Let's see and wait. Let's wait and see what will happen in the future. But what I know is that Jimmy is really able to support them financially. But what if Jimmy is preparing the party now, Safina, to move to another party, or maybe to form a coalition with a different party? Will that party be UDA, or maybe will he take them to the Kenya Kwanza alliance, or will he take them to the Azimio alliance? The possibility of Azimio are obviously low, or maybe not there. So if Jimmy is planning to form a coalition, then he's likely to be headed to the William Ruto's side. But I don't think William Ruto is interested in this guy. If he is, then it's not about the support, it's not about the votes, but maybe other things. Maybe he can help somewhere in making some kind of strategic decisions and such, or maybe mobilizing finance for them. But as far as I'm concerned so far is that I don't think there is any big deal with Jimmy Wanjigi joining any side. All he has is big money, because he has not been in politics in the past. This is his first time trying to go for an elective post. And he doesn't even seem to really understand so many things about this game and how it is being played. So let's keep in touch and try to see what will happen in the future. But the most important thing I would like us to check on is the kind of statement that he gave when he was being welcomed to the Safina party. He talked about something he called Itweka, simply translating to a time when now an older generation has to pass leadership to another generation. So by him mentioning that, I believe he was not talking about himself, because comparing him with the two gentlemen in the front of the presidential race, I believe he's somewhere between them, because I don't think he's as young as William Ruto, although he's not as old as Raila Odinga. So I think he believed that now this is the time that now Raila Odinga should pass the leadership of ODM to somebody else. But now the fact that Raila Odinga refused, he decided to move out and try somewhere else. But where is he headed to? We don't know. Where is his heart willing to go, and is Muite ready to go with him? Because as far as I know, Muite is not a person who can really be pushed around because of maybe cash or maybe because of people moving. I know Muite is a person who really thinks about what he's doing. I would categorize Muite in the same class as somebody like Martha Karua, someone who is really into his own decision making. But the idea of going into the politics, I don't buy that. Subscribe to my channel, and if you are new, subscribe and also ring the bell so that we can continue having a conversation. Thank you, and thank you again.